I got this beautiful deck of cards, and I wanted to pull one because I had a question, It's been a hard time for a lot of people. I've been listening to my neighbors and my family, and even myself, we've been digging deep. When we dig deep, things come up to the surface, and things we realize, things we need to do, things we don't need to do, all of it. And this message was beautiful, so I wanted to read it to you, and I think all of us could use it, So I'm going to read it to you. Listen to the words. See how they could apply to your life. I'm applying them to mine because I know there's things that I need to do as well. And it says, no more wounds. No more wounds. It is time to break free from the restrictions of some of your beliefs. Beliefs, limited beliefs, disempowering beliefs. They screw us up. And beliefs can change. Because we once believed that Santa existed, and he don't exist. But we're our own Santa. We're our own Santa. So your life is on the verge of something beautiful. And isn't it ironic? It's a solar eclipse. So it is new beginnings, and it's going to escalate them so fast. You're not going to know what the hell's going on. But just trust it, okay? Just trust that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's a plan. It always works out. And then it goes on to say, I just said that. Yet, before this new phase can commence, you must examine your beliefs and break free from anything that no longer serves a positive purpose in your life. And that could be hard. It could be hurtful, We got to go through those times and adjust and trust and be hopeful and see the new vision of things. You deserve to be and have all your heart's desires. For you are a blessed child of creation. Remember that. Remember who you are. I tell you all the time, you got to remember me. Remember my tips. Remember my voice. Remember me telling you. You got this, yeah? Apparently, Jesus is telling us too, It goes on to talk about, and if you're not into Jesus, it's okay. Higher power, it's an example. It's just an example. Like we look at Oprah, we look at Mother Teresa, and it says Jesus spoke of love and forgiveness, of compassion, of peace and non-judgment, and set an example by showing love and compassion to all. Sometimes I get a little judgy. Sometimes I'm triggered. And what it takes is to just come back to the love. Come back to the compassion. Self-love, self-compassion, self-forgiveness. And then it just soothes out. It seeps out into everything you do. Now, this is the part I love the most of this, okay? And really pay attention. It says, he empowered others by reflecting the light that shines within them. So if there's a light that you see in them, it's a mirror. We reflect it out, and then it shines, and then it shines right back to us, right? The most important part is we reflect what's in them, and we see what's in them. And that's good. It's a good way to live. Some of you may agree with me with this one, and some of you won't. I ain't wanting a debate, okay? This is what the book is saying. But it says, yet what he preached and practiced has since largely been distorted. As a result, much of the Western consciousness has been impregnated with subconscious feelings of inadequacy and guilt. I've heard that. I felt that. Minus religion, minus everything. The guilt and those inadequacy feelings that are deep inside. Those come from many, many things, right? Religion, childhood, all our experiences, our beliefs, everything. Our inner work, shadow, child, all of it, teenager, this guy, that guy, inner critic, all of them. But guess who's the boss? Guess who's the boss? You're the boss. So then it goes on to say, we can feel bad about ourselves without even realizing it. And that isn't that the case? Awareness and presence and those meditations that we do and the relaxations and the breath work and all of it, the tapping, all of it brings forward those inadequacy beliefs and feelings. We have to examine them, and sometimes it's hard. But guess what? Once we do, we're on the other side. So it says it here, examine everything you believe and replace any fear-based beliefs with bright, new, loving ones. That's what I teach everywhere I go. The picture has to be what you want, not what you don't want. Bright, new loving ones. The negative image of wounds and suffering can be replaced with the positive image of resurrection, rebirth, joy, and happiness. But it is a process that requires time and dedication. And the tools and the techniques with yourself, with your self-care, your microdosing on your wellness for your success strategy, for the people that you are surrounded with, your coaches, your mentors, your therapists, all of them, your friends, your core people. It says you can do it. And as you do, your life will change for the better. Even Jesus knows Mama Sue. Better, better, better. Remember her. I love you. You got this. Let's do this. No more wounds. Let's get those fear-based beliefs out of our head. Let's be empowered. I'm making that commitment to myself. Are you with me? Because I really am ready. I'm ready. Are you?